Hey, I'm getting ready to go to Sam's and do a little grocery shopping this morning, pick up some things I forgot to get the last time we were there. I'll be glad to bring you along with us. If you're interested in me showing you some things at Sam's today as I pick up some groceries, let's go. Well, I had to run into Sam's. I had to get a few things for the house there on my list. I've got a list, and I was coming down the cleaning aisle. Now, I love cleaning products. I'm probably over cleaning products. Like a lot of people are, makeup, I buy way too much. And I have to make myself consciously use what I buy. Now, I was just looking at these four 19-ounce cans. This is the spray cleaner. And it's a really good cleaner in that it stays where you put it. If you're cleaning artwork, pictures, things that you don't want, pictures of your family that are in frames. If you use a spray cleaner like this, if you're not careful, it can run down the edges and mess up your prints. So this can be a good spray cleaner. I have quit using this because of the propellants and things that is in it, but there are some really good things about it. First of all, it is made with American, it's made in America with domestic and foreign materials. So it's made in America, but that doesn't mean that everything that's used in it is from America. So they ship in products and then they make this product. And it's good. It really has its give to it. It has a lot of value in if you don't want to have your cleaner running down. Now, an experienced cleaner knows how to use a cleaner like this, which is more value for the money. And then you even get more value for your money if you make your own window cleaner, which is not a hard thing to do. But you can see this spray away is $8.38 for 4 cans of it, 4 big 19-ounce cans. So that would do an average family a pretty good long time. But here you get 160 ounces for $11.72. So that's going to be the most bang for your buck. And then as we go over here to laundry detergent, now, as you can see, there's a whole aisle of laundry detergent to choose from. Here is Gain, $23.98 for 195 loads. And boy, do people love Gain because it has a great scent. Look at all that scent. You can even see it bursting on the package. So the Gain is very popular. Tide has always been popular. It is $29.98 for 143 loads, $29.98, almost $30. So you can get 195 loads and Gain for $23.98. Gain's known for its wonderful scent. That's what it's known for. Tide is known for its wonderful ability to clean. Tide is a classic. It's been around a long time. People love Tide. A lot of people cannot use it though. It is a strong cleaner. And my family, it broke out that they were allergic to it. So I wasn't able to use Tide, even though I do think it's one of the best detergents you can buy. Here you've got a liquid laundry detergent, 127 loads for $15.98. And this is Members Mark, so it's the store brand. I'll move this stuff so we can see what we're looking at here. And see, it's got its scent bursting out too. Not quite like Gaines. I mean, Gaines is just bursting out all over the place. And this is liquid. This is a Members Mark. It's $15.98 for this knockoff, similar to Gain, Members Mark product. This is a good product. Let's see, it's 127 loads. That's a good amount, And for just $4 more, $19.98, you can have a Gain OxyClean with all the scent bursting out right here. I'm going to open the end. I never usually do this. I'm going to smell this. And it does smell good. It's pretty concentrated. You can probably smells better when it's in after the clothes have been washed in it. This is 159 loads, so you're not getting quite as many loads in this one. Well, look at this. Actually, you're getting a lot more loads in the game for the $4 more. You're getting a lot more in the game because there's only 127 loads in this for $15.98. So for just $4 more, you can come down here and get the original, and it's actually 159 loads. So you're actually getting a better deal with this for your $4. So what are you getting? Like 32 more loads? 159, and this one, the name brand, and then this one, you're getting 127. And it's a kickoff, a knockoff, but a good product. Members Mark makes really good products. And then on down here, here's another scent. There's 159 loads here, and it's beautiful. Beautiful packaging. Just looks like it's bursting with scent. Let's smell this one. Well, this one's on so tight I can't even take it off to smell it. It's hard to buy anything that you don't know what it smells like, but I can't get it. I can't get this top off of this one to smell it. So I'm not going to worry about smelling this one. They're both Oxy. One's the Oxy original, and then this is Oxy Moonlight Breeze. So it's got a little more perfumes and different perfumes in it. Now here is Persil. There's 120 loads in Persil. $25.98. I love Persil. It is a great cleaner. I have bought this and used it a lot. Here is Members Mark. And it's kind of like a Tide knockoff, I want to say. That's what this is, maybe. But it's got a good fresh scent. 127 loads for $15.98. Now, let's see what I picked without even thinking about it. I picked this 127 load laundry detergent. But after, which was $15.98, but after looking at them for a minute and comparing them, I think I'm going to go ahead and get the Gain. Because it's $4 more, but it's a lot more loads. Enough to make a difference to make me want to stick to this one. Now, you want to talk about a price increase since 2020 or 2019 or 2020. That is Clorox. Clorox is an unbelievable price hike. It used to be so affordable, and now bleach cleaner has shot way up. It's way more expensive than it was. Still an excellent choice in sanitizing. Well, then you got your Tide liquid here. It's $24.98 for 152 loads. It's quite expensive, but it's sold a lot. There's almost none of it here. I used to buy this when I had my children at home, the Windfresh laundry detergent in these, because it was a lot of bang for its buck, and it got us through a lot of years. So if you've got a big family and you're on a tight budget, that's something to consider. It's $19 for 215 loads. Now right here, this is $16.98, and it's a laundry sanitizer. And there are times that you might need a laundry sanitizer in this day and time. Say someone has an accident, you've got a sick family, they're throwing up all over their clothes, all over their blankets. That's a great thing. When you buy things from a thrift store and you don't know where they've been, who's had them on, and what's went on with that, it's good to bring in your laundry home. and sanitize it when you clean it. Cleaning it is one thing. Sanitizing it is a whole different ball game. Now, here's an all-natural plant-based laundry detergent from Members Mark. You get 127 loads. It's plant-based. This one's lavender scented. I'm not crazy about the lavender scent all over everything. I like it in small amounts, just like mint, but I don't want to be overwhelmed with it. And it seems like people that use it seem to overwhelm everything with it. This is 127 loads for $14.98. I like plant-based detergents. I think they work just as good as chemical-based. And here you have all. Now, a lot of this is gone too. So evidently the all gentle, sensitive on skin, no preservative or dyes. It is $20.98. You know, it costs you more to have ingredients left out. A lot of people are allergic to fragrance in detergents and laundry detergents. And this is 166 loads. And it's free and clear. I had to buy that for my daughter because she had eczema growing up. So we had to use a lot of that for her. This is all sensitive, fresh. And it's $20.98 for 166 loads. So that's just your regular detergent. Then we get down here to all your pods. Here's the pods. $24.98 less count for your money. These are the most expensive route to go, I think. This is 130 count for 1948. 2 bags, 130 packs. So you got some laundry pods here. I sometimes buy these if they're on sale, but I usually, as a practice, I don't use those. Here's the Tide Pods and the Gain Pods. The Tide Pods are $24.98 and the Gain Pods are $29.88. Now we're getting over here to your, what do they even call these? Scent boosters. So these are Downy Light scent boosters. And I don't think that it tells you how many loads are in here. Not that I can see. It just gives you the ounces. Here's $19.98. And you would think that these right here, they have no heavy perfumes. But it doesn't really tell you how many's in here. I guess some people are light on the use and some people are heavy on the use. Here are the scent boosters. They're $13.98. This is a big container of it. I'm telling you. In the store, they're, you know, the regular retail store, not a warehouse like Sam's, like we're here today. So that's a good deal for that. Now you have to stop and think. You know, you have unscented things, but you've got a lot of scent in these detergents. Most of them are heavily scented. And then you've got all of these things that you're boosting the scent of, and they are heavily scented. And they're expensive. And these are a luxury. You don't need these at all. They're not a need. They're a want. And then you got liquid fabric softener right here, $13.98. For this big old, up to 257 medium loads. So wow, that would go a long way. And here's a more economical version, the $11.98 for the Suavital. I don't even know how to say that. You know, I do buy these scent beads sometimes, and I put a few in the litter box when I clean it out. So I don't use them on my clothes. Here are dryer sheets. These are the Members Mark 48 count, $9.92 for 2 boxes, 480 dryer sheets. I do sometimes use dryer sheets because they really pick up stuff off of your clothes, especially Donald's uniform shirts. They're made out of a wicking material, which is probably just some sort of plastic. And they're wonderful to wear because they're not too hot, his uniform shirts, but sometimes like lint and different things stick to them, and these are good. And this one over here is saying that it repels pet hair, softens and freshens, fights static, and reduces wrinkles. So, not a bad deal for $9.92. In fact, I may just pick up one of these because we do have cats. They have hair. Who doesn't need a little softening and freshens and fight static? I do have wool balls that I throw in the dryer to fight static, but the whole thing about those are such a pain to keep up with. So I think I am going to pick up one of these for his uniforms. Here's the name brand, just a few dollars more for the same count. Well, this is actually 80 less. So you're going to give more money and get less product for the name brand Bounce dryer sheets. So there's 400 in here. You're getting 2 boxes, and that gives you $4.80. So you're actually for, $1, $2 less, around $2, a little less than $2. You'll pay almost $2 more for the Bounce. And you will get 80 less than if you pay the $9.92 and get the 2 boxes. I just want them to pick up the hair and stuff off his uniforms to reduce the wrinkles. That'll work for me too, and I don't really need a lot of the scent. But you can see how everything is scented here. This is Clorox Stain Remover, $16.98. If you have a heavily stained family, that would be an excellent thing. Or just heavy stains in your life, whatever. But remember, these detergents are supposed to have stain removers too. They're supposed to be wonderful cleaners and also have stain removers. So that's kind of double purchase and stain remover back there, depending on your needs. This is an odor ban. It also takes out odor from the clothes. It's a whole gallon for $10.98. There is a spray bottle that'll take out odors from other areas of your house. But this stuff right here is a disinfectant, and it eliminates odors. So that can be used in laundry. These are just cleaners. And this is what I wanted to show you too. Pine Sol All-Purpose Cleaner, a 2-pack for $14.98, 120 fluid ounces. And this is Pine Sol. I used I can't even think of the name of it now, but it's an off-brand and it's made in North Carolina. So I use that one because it works the same. This is a name brand. Now this cleans, deodorizes, and disinfects. But you can also use it in laundry. A lot of people don't realize that you can do that. But if you read the back on here, it'll also tell you that you can use it in laundry. Removes tough dirt, grease, and grime. Kills 99.9% of the bacteria, viruses, and bacteria. Deodorizes and leaves a fresh scent. And this is great for use in the kitchen, bathroom counters, and on floors. Let me see if it does tell you can use it on laundry. Not sure if Pine Sol can be used in laundry, but the one that I use at the house, it can be used on laundry. But it will also disinfect clothes. If you use this in your laundry, you want to be sure it's rinsed out thoroughly. Don't leave any of this in your clothes and try to put it on, because it's not good to be left on your body. But if it rinses out thoroughly, you won't even smell the smell when it's dry. But it just seems like there's a tremendous amount of scent in detergents, fabric softeners, boosters, sanitizers, all the other things. So that's something to keep in mind if you're struggling with skin issues. Sometimes fragrances in laundry detergents is a main thing where all that comes from. Now I'm just looking through the cleaners, and there's one more thing I wanted to share with you that just got my attention. Here's $9.91. I'm just around $10. And you get these 6 scented candles. There's 6 of them in here. This was probably a Christmas promotion. Let's see what kind that you have in here. You have balsam spruce, embers, and sandalwood, and warm apple and spices. So that's the 3 cents, 6 candles, 2 each, all for around $10. Now, if you can tolerate these, this smell of this pine one it's an asthma trigger for me. So I'm have to be careful about this smell and about that fake cinnamon smell that comes in some things. Now that apple candle will probably be fine, but that I can even smell through that box. I can smell those candles through that box. But that's a very good deal. 6 of those candles for $9.91, if that's something you can use. I stay away from most all of this because it just affects my breathing. Now, I don't know if you're like that or not, but they have some really good deals on these scented products. And you know, I've done away with these for years because I use natural oils in a spray bottle. But if you are into this, this is a great place to get all of this. I mean, it's just like $9.98 for the Febreze Air Mist and the Airwick Springtime Limited. They're $10, and look at all those you get. 6 of them in there. Refreshing watermelon and berries. That would probably be a good scent. I don't use these, but if you do, it looks like this would be a great place to get them at a good price. This is something right here. A chicken pot pie for $3.78. And look at it. It is awesome. This is one of those cases I don't think I could make that for less. Krispy Kreme donuts are in our area, so we can pick these up. $14.28. Homemade donuts are better and for less money. I better pick up some bread. Now look at these pots and pans. I always look at this because you know I love pots and pans. Look at this. Hinkle's precision clad stainless steel pots and pans. You get a whole set right here, 11-piece set with all of these included here at Sam's for $200, $199.96. And there they are. Now that seems to me like a good deal if you know how to cook with these. That's an excellent deal. There's a little skill involved in cooking with stainless steel, so it may take you a little bit. Look at that nice covered frying pan. Can't you just see fried chicken in that? Over here you got KitchenAid ceramic cookware. There's 10 pieces in it, and it's $239.96. 1 piece less. And then over here is a modern cookware set, 11 pieces. Members Mark brand for $199. You go down here, and there's an ionized set. And then there's more ceramic, 3 pieces, 3-pack frying pans for $49.94. And you know, they just have this accessory aisle right here across from the bread. That's a really good deal on these storage containers. $19.98 for these freezer or storage containers. And they're glass. 24 pieces. And you can come right down here and get plastic. 24 pieces for $16.98. And they're the plastic. Same style. Members Mark brand. Well, let me go over here and get the bread. I've got to get eggs today. Let me get the stuff I came in here for. Because my time is limited, I have to be really careful I could just stay in here for much longer than I need to. And bread is a whole different show, right? I'm going to get Nature's Own for $5.86. Now these, the whole bakery section is unbelievable. I love these cheese Danishes. They're $5.98. I wouldn't buy them because I'm not eating anything like this. Cutting back sweets. But those to me are a special treat. You got a lot of good things in the bakery aisle. You got muffins. These muffins are supersized. They really are. These are banana nut. Oh my goodness, they look delicious. And some chocolate muffins. Corn muffins. That's a huge corn muffin, isn't it? You'd have to share that with somebody. Got apple pies, croissants. Oh, I came in here hungry too. Now this is something that will blow your mind. The price of beef. The price of beef in America has skyrocketed. I think Americans should be raising their own cattle. They should loosen restrictions so that they can make money. Here is a tomahawk steak. Donald just had one of these and it fed the whole family. His was huge. Originally $54.49, now $40.87. $34 for two just average size steaks. These are ribeyes. Ribeyes are my favorite cut of steak. I love a good marbled ribeye, but I'm not paying $34 for it. The meat's just expensive, very expensive. Here you can get top round for $19.44, so that would be a good pick if you just wanted to have two steaks. This is $23.56 with just some really beef round eyes right here. They're $23.56. That would feed a family. I mean, but it is expensive. Beef is incredibly expensive, and you can see they don't sell a lot of it right here. Maybe they sell a lot of it, but it doesn't look like a lot missing. Now you can get boneless pork loin for much better price. This whole loin right here is $17.36, and to me, that's the way better place if you eat pork. If you don't eat pork, that's not an alternative. But if you do, this is a much better means to feed your family meat and protein. This is $8.70 for these little boneless pork loin ribs. That's what they call them. They're not ribs, but they're pork loin chops. That's a good price. That would feed a family. One of those would be a nice serving. They're a good size in there for $8.70. Pork is much cheaper. Then you got these pork chops. Oh my goodness, and look at this. Now this is hard to resist. This is thick bacon. This is how your bacon looks if you raise your own pigs. It's a pork belly tray. Look at this. Wow. That's good. It's a lot of seasoning in here for meals. I'm picking this up. Let me get a bag to put this in. So I'm just picking up one of these. I'll be using this like bacon. I'll be using it for seasoning. It's $19.28, but this will break down to help flavor and be delicious in a lot of meals. Now I use my app to ring up my produce here at Sam's because it's just so much easier for me. Oh my gosh, they got European style bacon, center cut. Look at that. That looks great. There's 2 packs here. for $14.98. That is excellent. That's very, very tempting right there. Well, here's my cart. I'll just give you a haul right here in the parking lot. These are my eggs. Sometimes Sam's has a bigger box and I'll even get those. This is ice drinks. You know I drink ice drinks. I got a storage container. Let me go ahead and get that out. You alright? I'm sorry, I don't have you. Do you want a banana?
Oh honey, I ate 3 of them a while ago.
You're okay. I don't have I don't have money, but I can give you a banana.
Okay. I love bananas. They're good.
We'll just take 2 of them.
Okay.
I got a handicapped granddaughter.
You got a little bag I can put them in?
I'm sorry, I don't have a bag.
Something like that.
That's got meat in it.
Oh boy.
Pork juice.
Okay. Thank you.
I wouldn't want it on your bananas.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Thank you.
You're
And
welcome.
God bless you.
I hope you have a good day. No. I'm out here in the parking lot at Sam's. Well, that's being in the city. Let me continue to give y'all a grocery haul. So I've got these eggs. I don't know how many's in here. But anyway, I got that bulk eggs. I got this ice drinks. Get them out of the car and get them fitted in here. I have to be aware. That lady was needing food. I don't have cash on me to give her any money, but I did give her a couple of bananas and she seemed happy with that. My little granddaughter loves bananas, so I bought quite a few for her, so I had extra to share. But you really have to be on alert out here in the city because there are homeless in this area and they will approach you. The last time I had a man approach me as I was going in, and of course I had a few dollars to give him. I have cash that day, but I didn't have cash today. That's just how it is. There are hungry people in the world. They're just, and so of course if we have it, then we'll help, and if we don't, then we'll let it go because that's all we can do. But if you wondered what that lady was, now these are the Yoo-hoos from the last time. I left them in the car because I leave the real heavy stuff in the car. Got the ice drinks in here beside of that. I can't pick it up sometimes. Like I can get it to the car, but then that's it. I can't do a whole lot of lifting it out of the car. I can't lift it in the cart, lift it in the car, get it out of the car all at the same time. Sometimes I'll leave the stuff that's not perishable in the car, and then Donald will get it out, or one of my sons will get it out for me if they come by and anything's still in here that I need help with. Well, I'm just talking away and the camera wasn't on. Well, I did get the Gain Oxy original. I think I showed you that in the store. I got the Lysol laundry sanitizer because there's blankets and things I want to put up for the winter, and I'm going to wash them and sanitize them before I store them. I got the Downy Bloom. It's marigold, honeyed saffron, golden vanilla. So that was a real treat. Got the eggs. I think I showed you those. I got the thick bacon. Let me see if I can put this in place. I got the tricolor coleslaw. That is really good. That is a budget-friendly thing to buy because you can make slaw out of this, but you can also cook it and make soup, or just cook it and make a side dish. Cabbage is an excellent, healthy side dish. We got Madeline's bags in here that has her necessities in it. Have to carry those with me. So we'll put our slaw in here. Well, maybe I'll just put the slaw, the colder stuff, over here. I got this tote container because I needed another one for storage. I got the Fat Boy ice creams. My little kids love ice cream sandwiches. They didn't have any regular ones, so I got the Fat Boys. Got some more bread. I did get that chicken pot pie for $3.78, I think, or something like that. What was it? It was originally $18.26. They had them on sale for $3.78. That would have been a great thing to buy up and put in your freezer. They're already made ahead. You could pull them out when you needed them. That's an entire supper for a family. That's a big pie. So I got one of those. I got the Chobani yogurt. Now this is fat-free. I prefer the fully fat one because whenever they take out fat, they add sugar. And I didn't want the additional sugar, but my little granddaughter loved these. She loves the Chobani flavor, and this is the only kind they had. I don't know if they're trying to get rid of some stuff they've got or what, but it didn't seem freshly stocked in there today. Got a gallon of milk. You usually don't see my milk because I get it home, get it put up really quick. I did get those dryer wipes because, you know, I was telling you to get the cat hair off of Donald's uniform shirts. Got these were $7. Suede and Sherpa slippers, $7. I wanted to go ahead and get these and have them, even though it's going to warm up. That was such a good deal. I got bananas and I got the coffee creamer, which I make cold coffee with. I don't use that a lot, but I do use it when I make my cold coffee. Got the bananas. 3 pounds of bananas. They went up $1. They were $1.47. Now they're $2.47. But that's still a good price because sometimes you buy bananas by the pound. And here at Sam's, you get 3 pounds for what you would normally get 1 pound for. So I always get my bananas here at Sam's. They're green. I got some that are on the greener side, and then I got some that are already ripe, so that I'm going to have one for breakfast. And of course, I gave that lady one. I gave her 2 so that she'd have something to eat. I didn't have money to give her, but I did have something for her to eat. Now I got a mess in here. That's the groceries. I'm parked near the cart return. That's a good thing. We buy the early membership so we can get in here at 8 o'clock. And look how many carts have already came in just since I went into Sam's. Very busy store. It's a beautiful day. There's a slight breeze. I'm gonna go ahead and get a drink out. Now this, you can see, these ice drinks, they have just a few of the dark drinks. I love the dark flavored drinks. I don't know why. They're just more berry flavored and less citrusy. This one's black raspberry. That'll be a good drink. I'm gonna drink it with my banana and have a breakfast out here in the parking lot. There's a lot of these citrusy, you know, like lemonades, and those are not my favorite, but the savings that I get in buying that whole case here at Sam's outweighs me going and just buying all one flavor. But sometimes when I catch them on sale, I will buy all one flavor. I'll buy the flavor that I like. I'll buy the flavors. You know, there's all of the dark flavors. There's several of them. But so I'm going to just drink this because I've been around the store. I've got to get back. It's getting time for the kids. I'm running myself a little tight on time. I had some things going on this morning, and God really worked in my life. I am so thankful. For the last few days, I've had some things, personal things that I have really struggled with, but they are turning out really good. God is really, really helping. I'm going to eat this banana. It's getting ripe. It's not too ripe. It's not real ripe like the ones I use to make the banana bread and banana muffins. Smells good and banana-y. So I'm going to enjoy this banana. Normally, I do like them really, really ripe. I do not have any problems eating a banana because, that's the most sweetest taste, the most full banana flavor you'll get is when it's ripe. So it wouldn't bother me a bit to eat it ripe. Just to excuse my lips out here talking. But the whole thing about sorry, I had to get a drink because I don't know about y'all. I went in there hungry this morning before I ate anything, and it's caught up with me now that I've got out here in the car. Had a real dry lips. Now they have the fresh people in there making sushi. Oh my goodness. Normally I buy a little tray of sushi and I'll have that for lunch. I wasn't quite in the mood for a little tray of sushi for breakfast this morning. This banana will be just fine. That sushi's a little bit expensive. It's like $6.87 or $7 for a little pack. But the thing about it is you get the ginger, the pickled ginger, and the wasabi and everything in the pack. Soy sauce is excellent. I love it. I enjoy it. I love sushi anyway, but I really love it when you can get it. It's healthy when you can get it on the go. It is really something to pick up, but I pick it up here and eat it out here in my car for lunch. Sometimes if my time is running tight, I eat on the run, but I didn't do that today. It was a little bit too early for sushi. Now it's getting closer to lunchtime, but when I got here, it was breakfast time. But yeah, that lady came up, and there's a homeless encampment. I don't know where it's at. I know it was across the street, and they came in there. Somebody bought that land and bulldozed it and made all those people leave, so I don't know where they go. But sometimes when you come out here to Sam's, they'll come up to you and ask for money and ask for whatever, and of course I don't have any cash on me, and I'm certainly not going to give her my Sam's card to go get nothing. I mean, I can't do that. But I did give her a couple of bananas, and if she's really hungry, then that will help her out. And so if you heard me when I was trying to do the haul the first time, that's what was going on there. I hope that lady enjoys her bananas, and I pray for her because I don't know her situation, but I know that Christ knows her situation. And so I'm going to pray for her, and I'm going to ask God to help her with whatever it is she needs today. Some things have really gone great. I have been really excited and happy about some of the things that I needed to be worked out. They're working out. God's been so good. He's brought me through some things, and so I'm very thankful. I'm glad that you're here today. Glad that I could share my Sam's haul with you. I'm going to get off of here and eat my banana and drink my drink and head home because the kiddos will be there. I want to get there before they do.